So if you've been following the channel for a little while, you've seen the garage and some of the projects that I've done in the garage. And the garage is almost done. And there's a few little things here and there that I need to finish, but I'm trying to get more organized and try to get some stuff kind of moved around so I can finish everything in parts. And one of the things I'm gonna be doing today is getting the shelving and the desk built for my office. One of the advantages of having a little Bob Cratchit office is everything will be pretty easy to build in. And so for my desk, I'm gonna put some boards along the walls that my desk will sit on, and it'll have kind of a nice front on it. So when I get the desk in place, all the fasteners will be from underneath going up, but it'll kind of look like it floats. You won't see any of the construction. For my shelves, I'm gonna use some 1x12s, and they're gonna look like the shelves are kind of floating here. And I'm gonna use some angle iron on the edges that I'll be able to slide the board on, and there'll be a piece of angle iron here in the back that'll catch in the back. I want the finished height of my desk to be about 30 inches high. So what I'm gonna do is put my laser level at about 29¼ inches high. The material for my desk is about 3/4 of an inch thick, so that'll give me a total height of about 30 inches. For the desktop, I'm gonna be using one of these project panels I bought from Lowe's. It's 3/4 of an inch thick, and it's 24 inches deep, 4 feet wide, but of course I'm gonna be cutting a bunch off the width. The overall idea here is I'm going to rip a board down and mount it just underneath this face, so it's gonna make this desk part look a lot thicker. And then I'm gonna have the 1-inch thick boards running along the walls that this is gonna sit on. So I have the front of my shelf, and how I'm gonna make it look like it's just kind of floating is I'm going to router out the space here. Probably can't see that very well, but I'm gonna router out this space here, not touch the front of this edge. I have my angle iron, so I'm gonna use my table saw, and I'm gonna cut here towards the bottom, and this edge of the angle iron is going to sit right inside that groove that I'm going to cut with the table saw. I'm going to put a screw back in the corner, but in the other side I'm going to be using these toggle bolts, and these toggle bolts will hold 265 pounds in drywall. I've got all the angle iron hung up, so now it's just going to be the hassle of trying to wedge those shelves on the angle iron. It looks like I'm going to have a little bit of drywall work to do after this. I'm just going to put some marks on there, but that's pretty bad.
This wraps up another project. Thanks for watching.